This is the Artificial Intelligence Trader, and it is almost Christmas. One day, so my wife is getting out to get a cake for tonight. I just want to see. This is weekend, so there's no trading day. This is a Mokyobi, the Doyobi. That means Saturday in Japanese. You see here, we look at the PP. This is the blue line. So we look at it here. It hits it. Here it hits it. Here didn't hit it. It just not. Here it. Let me see. Here it hit. Here it hit. Here it hit. So easily said. It looks like every day you can make a trade to the PP line. So and it is. Now it is maybe 70 to 80% now that it will hit it. So that's an easy trade for me in the morning. So when I go with the dogs, this is 6 o'clock here in Japan, and around 7 o'clock, 7:30 here in Japan, the Australian market goes open. So I can initiate a trade in the direction of the PP and let it stay there the whole day until it hits the PP, or I can see if it goes further up or it will bounce there, and I go out. So this is a nice trade you can do. So that is maybe that's not indicator at all, but this is just a behavior. And what I already said in some of the books I wrote is that these lines, these R1, R2, S1, S3, are used by very big traders. These resistance are very important for them. You can see that sometimes if they go extreme, they will hit it. Let me take the pen here. You see here, here, more nice down. Here I didn't reach it, but here was the Bollinger Band. You can see also the Bollinger Band here doing its job. Here it went over a bit too far. And here we don't know. Also the cloud, this is then the 4 hours. We trade, if we normally trade, we look at the 1 hour. So look at the 1 hour, you see here this chaos. As expected, this is was a range. So what I did in the range time, so what all people can do is, you have to find the top of the range. Don't take the maximum top, but like a middle top. Like let's say let's draw something. So if you could do go back in time and what is the best trade, you probably want to go here, around here or something, and around here the downside, and then you move here like 1, go out 2, 3, 4, and then maybe. So you can do here 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, around 10 trades, and you could make a nice amount of pips. So it is difficult always. I have to admit, it's difficult to see if it is an uptrend or downtrend. Sometimes you're afraid that it will shoot down, so that's why you always need to leave a loss cut. So this week was a really nice time to use your skills for ranging. So I also expect next week, because why? If we go to the weekly chart. We saw this event that would come. Would it follow or wouldn't it follow the cloud? So let me move myself here. Here we see. Let me show. So it was a nice downturn. So around here, a downturn with all this stuff. But here we see the fact. What is interesting? We see here an uptrend. So this uptrend. Yeah, you see also the moving averages still. It can still be in downtrend. Yeah. In a big picture, it could be in a downtrend, or it could be a range, or it is a break up. So there is 3 possibilities. So it could break up, it could go down and follow the path, or it would be a range. So these are the 3 issues. What the best way is to handle this case is to assume for the moment that it is a range, because if it is now acting as a range. And if you think, but be aware for the 2 breakouts. So have your loss cuts there. Have a loss cut around. I think you have to do somewhere around under this one, and above above this one. So you have to look. This times the moving averages will be a very important role. This is the weekly. So be careful that if it breaks here, it could probably go down. If it goes up here climbing. If it breaks here, then this line will be around here, so it could break out here. So It is difficult, but this is a weekly, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in 7 weeks, so after the first month or the first 2 months, February, then this will be the case, which direction it will go. I hope it will follow the way down until the previous bottom, then bounce against the underside of the cloud, and then stay here in the range and then break up. That is what I think. If I normally see these movements, that will happen. It can also be that it will follow like here and then break out. But I hope it will go back to the original side and go up. There is also, of course, a possibility that it goes straight ahead up. But I think this is the most likely, because also the situation of the currencies, the news in America and the news in Europe. So this is my weekly site of what is the movement in the coming weeks and days. So everybody have a nice weekend. Especially the Sunday, it will be Christmas, so I hope everybody can enjoy that holiday. Don't worry. And next way, if you don't want to trade, you don't have to trade. I think the best thing is this range. For my statistically research, this is a very interesting time, because in range you have to really, for me it always is interesting to find the breakout points. So for next week and in the coming time, it will be very interesting to find if we can time the breakout points. Okay, have a nice day. I hope I can make one on Christmas evening. If not, then this is the last one. See you.